Are you ready? 3, 2,
let's go.
1, let's go!
Hey guys, welcome back. Bushcraft family back again with another video. And this time it's it's not really cooking, but this is a collab that I am a part of. There's a whole month of these. It's Healthy Snacks 24. If you follow the hashtag, or if you look down in the description, you'll find a whole month of videos. Some are not made yet because it's only the 11th, but the whole month of May, there are creators making videos for healthy snacks. And I don't know if mine is quite healthy, but it kind of is. So I love getting up in the middle of the night and toward the summertime when we get cucumbers and stuff, is go get a bowl of cucumber salad. So that's what we're doing. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too early yet for me to get cucumbers out of the garden, so I actually had to go buy one. So let's get busy. Okay, for this, we will need a few things. Red onion, purple onion, whatever you want to call them. I just like it for the extra color. Cucumber of choice. You don't have to go with the English cucumber. It's just easier to cut and everything. So that's what we're working with. Some dill. Luckily, I have dill growing out in my herb garden. And I have some garlic chives. You can just use regular chives if you like, or just leave them out. It's up to you. You're going to need honey and vinegar and salt and pepper. That's it. You can put other stuff in there if you like. I'm not going to bother with it. First thing we're going to want to do is cut up our cucumber. Makes sense, huh? Okay. Now, there's many ways of doing this. I'm going to go ahead and cut the ends off. Save those for my rabbits. Now, I could peel this thing. I could leave the peeling on. It's totally up to you. But what I like to do, here, let me go ahead and cut this in half so it isn't so long, so everybody can see it very well. Okay, as you see here, and I skip a little area, and you don't have to do this. This is just me being fancy. Wow. Something like that. I just dropped that one on the floor. Okay, we'll save these for the bunny rabbits too. As you can see, it puts stripes on the cucumber. And then we just slice them. You can put them how thick or how thin you want. I like mine a little bit on the thick side. That way I got more of a bite whenever I go to eat them. And you can keep them in the solution a little bit longer when they're thicker. Once they get thin, they get really soft after a while. Now, you can be all fancy and get a mandolin and do this like really fast. All that. And there you go. We have some cucumbers. And minus a couple. I'm trying to do this with the camera in front of my face. And there you go. You have your cucumbers. Let's go ahead and do this one real fast. And again, you don't have to do this. You don't have to be perfect. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Well, the rabbits are going to get a treat tonight, aren't they? And we have a runaway carrot again. Or not carrot, cucumber. There we go. Let's try to get these all in the bowl. There you go. We have our cucumbers. Let's go ahead and chop up our onion. We're not going to need too much of this onion. We'll do this the fast way. Always rinse off your onions. Okay, now you see you have your core right there. Try to slice in beside it. Save this for whatever you want to save it for. And then make thin slices of the onion. Or thick, depending if you like the onions and stuff. And then you're going to put these inside of here and separate them where they're all separated. Duh. Like so. And it all depends on your preference, how well you like the onions, how less you like the onions, any of that stuff. There we go. We'll save that for later. Our next thing we want to do is chop up our herbs and stuff. So, there are some people that don't do this. Totally up to you. Might help if I move that out of the way. You can chop these however you like. I like to have them a little bigger than normal. They have more flavor once you get a bite of them and stuff. And again, these are garlic chives. You can put what you want in there. Let's go ahead and get our dill. Now, some people will not worry about the stems. That's totally up to you if you want stems in it or not. I usually fold it up over itself a few times. Give it a chop. And you really don't need too much. And again, it's a preference of what you like. Go ahead and add that to your mixture. You're going to have this stuff sticking to you like crazy. There we go. Now, we have our mixture there. What I like to do is, at this point, I like to put my salt on now, which I have my Himalayan salt right here. It all depends how much you prefer, or to not have the salt at all. It's up to you. I like to put it in now. Give it a good toss up here. Try to get it to coat all the vegetables that are in there. Same thing with pepper. Yes, I've got a fancy pepper grinder. It's not really that fancy. Same thing. All depends on your preference. If you like fresh cracked corn or peppercorn, then you're good to go. Next thing you're going to want to do is pour in your vinegar. And again, this all depends on how many cucumbers and stuff that you're going to be putting in to your mixture. And I will get me a cup up here, and we'll start with a cup. I'm probably going to need more than that. Pour that over top of there. And it's just regular vinegar, regular white vinegar. And that's about all I'm going to put in there, because it's just about covered that. The next thing we want to do, a lot of people use sugar, and we're being healthy, remember? So we are going to be putting some honey, and I'm not sure how much that is. Maybe a teaspoon, tablespoon. Looks good to me. We'll mix that up a little bit. And of course, I don't have a spoon with me. Here we go. Use this wooden one here. Get that all mixed up. Try to get that honey incorporated into that vinegar really good. You can mix the vinegar and honey separate if you would like, to kind of get it all coated. Make sure you don't see any more of that honey floating around in there. And I want you to make sure everybody heads over to Mountain Grandma, because she's the one who came up with this collaboration. Very good idea, because I've got me some cool recipes that I've learned watching these. Let me see if I can find me a lid for this. And you could eat that like it is there, but I would suggest leaving it in the refrigerator. Cover it up like so. Leave it in the refrigerator and try to, put all this stuff down in there so everything gets into the liquid. Now, eventually these things will soften up a little bit, and it'll actually create more of the brine juice, I guess you would call. But you put your lid on there, and you're ready to go. You got your salad for your midnight snack, and it's healthy. You got the vinegar, you got salt, pepper, you got herbs from the garden, cucumbers if you have some right now. I'll have some in probably less than a month, and I'll be making this quite a bit. But there you have it. Hope that's a good recipe for everybody to give a try. And you can add stuff. You can add a little spice to this if you want. You can put some jalapenos in there, or you can just sprinkle some cayenne pepper on it. It's pretty much easy salad to do, and you can go many ways with it. Until next time, like always, God bless.